I was actually messaging on the uh, Instagram broadcast channel so that everybody who wants to join can join in. I had also gone live yesterday. I was doing a live stream. I was basically testing the Wi-Fi connection, and I think I did not post it on the broadcast channel, but this is what I painted yesterday, and I'll continue this painting. And if you feel like joining in, and I would recommend that you join in, you can also like you can do the background later on. I have archived that live stream because I was basically testing things, and so I've not kept it. But if you feel like painting with me today, you can just paint the rocks and maybe do the background later on. So this is what I'll be painting today. It's a very simple, like basically understanding how to paint rocks. So this is what we'll do today. It's more sort of a live stream that I've been really looking forward to because there have been some issues with the network, there have been some issues with the internet connection, and so I wanted to test it out whether the live stream is working fine or not. So, yeah, that's why I wanted to do this stream and also paint with you guys, connect with you guys. The last time I did it, there were a lot of interruptions because of the again internet connection issue. So this time I'm hoping it's better. Otherwise we'll again fix it. But yeah, how are you guys? It's been long since we've met. It's been long since we've done live streams. So let me know how are you guys, and how is it going, and whether you've joined this live stream for the first time or you have joined my streams before, and like yeah, let me know about that as well. Vasia Khan. I hope that the audio and video is visible so you guys are able to see me, hear me, paint with me. Yeah, black tote bag painting. She painted beautiful red colored units. Oh, Asya, thank you so much. I actually took out the tote bag today, and I was looking at it, and yeah, I painted that a long time ago. But thank you so much. Thank you. Those of you who are joining now, I was just telling how I wanted to do this live stream because I wanted to test things. So yeah, I hope that I am audible. Those of you who yes, I do use acrylic paints, and especially for the tote bag painting, I had used acrylic paints. But today I will be painting using gouache paints. So, gouache is basically very close to how poster colors work, and now I feel I am not sure if you're able to hear me, so let me know because I did reply to you. Maybe you did not, maybe it's not audible, so let me know about that. Okay, great. Glad that you can hear me. So we can start this. Yes, I know, Anjana. I have stopped painting. Why have you stopped painting, Vasya? I don't. Tell me more about it. I think every time I schedule a live stream and every time I come live, I am very keen on doing it more often because it really brings on a one on one connection with you guys. And I have also seen and I have also received messages where people tell me that they do watch my live stream. So even when it's done and even when they're not able to join in, they do watch the live streams, which becomes quite a motivation for me because when you guys tell me that you look forward to it, or even when you were not able to join, you still like to watch it because I keep the recordings or I keep the streams on my channel. So it really motivates me to come, and then I try to fix things, I try to fix everything and plan these streams because of course I love to do it, but to know that you guys also enjoy it really motivates me to keep coming. So I think if you're here, put a hi in the chat or just say hi because that really helps. That really makes me feel that you guys are here because at the end of the day it is me talking to a screen, so having a chat active really helps, really like makes me feel that there are people watching me, so it becomes nicer to do this. I've stopped painting. I tried to practice painting so much. Are you from Bangalore? From YouTube. Okay, Vasya. Oh, great. Great. Glad to know that there is also some audience that is solely from Instagram, solely from YouTube over here. It's really nice to see you. I am from Bangalore. I know Anjana. Like, I have met her. We are good friends, and yeah, if you have stopped practicing, maybe you can join these streams and paint with me so that you're able to um, practice along. And I post on my Instagram when I'm doing this live stream, so I like inform in advance, but I would prefer doing this more often so that people like you who would want somebody to paint along can join in and paint with me. I will be painting some rocks. Yesterday too I did a live stream and I did this background. I don't know if you guys were able to see it. I have not kept it on my channel because I was basically testing the internet connection, so I did not save it on the channel. But yeah, other live streams are saved up so you can watch them. And for those of you, if you're not on Instagram, maybe I'll also start posting on YouTube when I'm doing the live stream so that people like you who have found me through YouTube can also join the live streams. Sometimes I'm also out of practice. Sometimes I also do not find the motivation to paint, and when you're sitting alone in the room and wondering what to paint, it becomes very difficult to get the motivation, come back and start painting. So a live stream or like painting with a community helps in that accountability. So I feel that maybe somebody else is also helped when I paint here, so I do this. So I found a reference picture which is easier, on the easier side, and decided to paint that, so that I'm not overwhelmed by the process, but at the same time I do it. So that's what keeps me going. And why I'm saying this is because you said that you have stopped painting because you practiced but you stopped. So I hope that this gives you the motivation to start again. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's your call. But if you want to start again, I think I hope that this can help you. Teach you how to paint a tote bag. So I do um, workshops wherein I teach that, but on a live stream it'll be a bit difficult. But I also have a few courses launched wherein you can learn how to paint like from the beginning. So you can check them out. I think the link would be on the YouTube channel as well, or you can, if you use Instagram, you can DM me. Actually, you're not on Instagram. Okay. Send Put your email ID over here. I'll drop an email to you with the course details. If you like want to learn how to paint, I'll share the details with you. I understand. It's not possible actually to do an in-person workshop, and it's not possible for a lot of people to attend in-person workshops, and that's why I came up with the courses, so you can take them anywhere, from anywhere, anytime. That can really help you. So I've not explicitly talked about painting on tote bag on my courses, but there are bonuses that help you, guide you through the process of how to paint on a tote bag. And then there is also an entire course on acrylic painting. So once you've learned acrylic painting, you can do it on a tote bag. I don't do free courses. That's it takes a lot of effort to do that, and if I start doing it for free, I think I will also lose the motivation to do it, because it'll be difficult for me, but then I would also not find any joy in it, I feel, and it'll get exhausting and eventually I'll quit. So I did these live streams, and when it was not working out, I quit. So I don't want that to happen, and that's why I launched the courses. If you want to get that deep learning, you can do it through the courses. If you just want to sit and paint along with me, not very keen on the technicalities, just want to have a nice time sitting and painting, then these live streams would really help you. And if you want to get notified about the live streams, I usually do it around this time only. um, on days, I don't want to do it on the weekends, because weekends people already have a lot of plans. That's why I prefer doing it on the weekdays. So if you want to get notified of the live streams, you can turn on the notifications. Like if you're subscribed to my channel, you can also turn on the notifications, and that way you'll get notified when I come live. I understand. I totally understand. Oh, great. If you're subscribed to my channel, I think you'll have to press the bell icon also. If you want to get notified about the live streams. But I'm not promoting myself here, I'm just asking, like, if you want to get notified because you're also not on Instagram and you're not. I mean, that would be one way to get notified when I do these live streams. You will probably get a notification saying that I am live and you can join in. So you can do that. I think I've I've not used wash paints in a very long time. The last time I did it was when I went to a cafe and I was painting over there. That was the last time I used wash paints, and after that I've been completely occupied with painting with acrylics, working on my acrylic painting course, and a lot of that. So I'm using my wash paints after a very long time, and it feels nice to get back to it because of course it's one of those mediums that I really enjoy painting with. So it's nice to start painting with it after such a long time. I want to do it every day, but of course it's not possible to do it every day. But I'll try to do it a few times a week, um, and eventually I'll do it every day. So that's the plan. But let's see how it goes. I would do it more often, I think last year, but then a lot of things came up and then I stopped doing it. But now I'm planning on getting back on track again. So, like, do it more often, multiple times a week, and then eventually maybe do it every day. Because, anyways, I sit down to paint every day, so it's better to have a little interaction while I'm painting. And these live streams are mostly when I paint random things, a bit easier subjects, so that it's more sort of a practice for me, but it's also a type of learning for the others who join in, and yeah, like a chill painting session. Yes, Masika, I am married. I recently got married, and that's why I could not. That's probably one of the reasons that kept me so busy, that I was not able to do these live streams more often. Because I think last year, in the beginning of last year, I think I used to do a lot of live streams, but then it stopped. How is married life? I think it's great. It's good. It's great. Um, I have taken my own sweet time adjusting to the changes, but it's fine now. It's better now because you have to move to a new home and then set up the like set up your art studio and all of that again. So it took me some time to get back on track, but now I think everything is all set. So I am back to painting more often and doing all of this so often. If you don't know, I am a full-time artist. So this is what I do. And yeah. So eventually it took me some time. I had to get a few furnitures in place. I had to get a lot of things in place. But now it's all done. So now I devote most of my time doing this. I don't think I'll be sharing my exact location, but yeah, I think this is fine, I guess. Because, of course, a lot of people will be watching this live stream and I don't want to tell where I live. Thank you. Are you painting with me, Vasya? Would love to know that. If you're painting with me, it would be great. And if you're not painting with me today, maybe tomorrow you can, tomorrow or the next time we do this live stream, you can also paint with me. Because I, anyways, do it from scratch, so you can follow along. I don't think you need a table to paint. I think, I mean, even if you just, I don't think I sit on the table and paint all the time. Sometimes I'm just sitting on my bed and painting. Sometimes, earlier I used to just sit on the floor because it's easier to spread things, and I would paint. So I don't think table is the requirement. I think you need the basic art supplies, of course, to start off with. I know I have like a little more than basic art supplies right now, but I used to paint with absolute basic art supplies because when I started off, I feel that maybe I should first perfect my skills and then I'll invest in more art supplies. And that's how I started off with just primary colors and two or three brushes. I would get like two round brushes, one fine one, a medium one, and a flat brush. And I think that's probably what you need to get started off with. Eventually, of course, investing in good art supplies really helps, but it is not a requirement to start off with. I think I would like it's been a long time. I would paint when I was young and then I stopped and then I started painting again. And every time I have focused more on refining the skills and practicing a lot. And yeah, eventually, like once in a while, I get art supplies. It's not that I don't buy supplies, but it's mostly managing with whatever I have, so that because when you have a scarcity of supplies, when you have lesser supplies with you, you also like simultaneously are always working on your skills, because when you don't have a lot of supplies, you're also finding your way through it, right? You are also navigating how to work with the supplies that you already have. So that really helps you improve your skills and that really helps you get through it. Oh, that's great. That's great. I think Bangalore has a lot of opportunities. You can thrive as an artist over there. I feel you because, of course, there are a lot of workshops that you can conduct. There is a lot of art gigs that are happening around Bangalore, and so it really helps. It's a good place to be an artist over there, like in Bangalore. I genuinely wanted to do this painting because I thought that it is somewhat simpler than what I take up usually, because I sometimes in the for the live streams I take up a very complicated painting and start doing it, and then it takes me 3 to 4 sessions or 2 or 3 sessions to finish it. But this time I thought that I'll take something simpler, but I feel this is also taking me enough time. And yeah, but it only took me 2 sessions. I don't think I'll add a lot of details into it. I'll just stop midway because I don't want to actually spend too much time on this painting. But next time I'll take up something which requires more details and is somewhat more complex, maybe. If there is a lot of motivation in me, because I don't know if there would be that much motivation. But yeah, next time when I'm motivated and next time when I come live, I'll probably take up a painting that would require a few sessions so that you guys can paint with me and see how a complicated painting, or like a painting that looks quite detailed, takes shape. It takes time, it takes a lot of building up, and you'll also be able to see how it looks very ugly at first and you uh, sort of lose motivation, but then if you keep at it you'll be able to make a nice painting. So I'll probably take up a painting wherein you can see that, because again that would also motivate you in a way, because that would you'll be able to see how a painting takes shape. So I'll make sure to do that, because one of the paintings, like previously when I've done the live streams, I've taken up paintings which are more complex, because so once I get in the groove I would do that. Now I'm not able to get into that situation only. Like I had done a few live streams wherein, like, few consecutive live streams, and then um, initially I was doing like easier paintings, simpler paintings that would not take more than an hour, or that would not take more than 30 minutes basically, mostly because yeah, a lot of the stream is talking and all of that. So I would do that, but then eventually I started taking up complex paintings because I knew that I had gotten into a habit of doing more live streams, so I could finish it off as well. So yeah, I'll eventually do that. I'll do these live streams more often, and then we'll take up more complex subjects and break it down into simpler steps and paint along. And also because there have been people who have been painting from the live stream, so if you're one of them, that would also help you. I follow you on Pinterest app. Oh, nice. That's very good to hear. You follow me on places from where I have not spoken to people. Like I do post on Pinterest every now and then, and I also do post on YouTube. But I've never come across people who have told me that I follow you on YouTube or I follow you on Pinterest, because I think that's probably because I don't have a lot of interactions with people who follow me here, and also on Pinterest, because I am mostly active on Instagram. But I genuinely feel that it's so important to have connections everywhere, because people like you and a lot of other people have also quit Instagram, or maybe have not joined Instagram at all, and just relying on one app. But really, I feel that I feel good that I have posted at other places as well, and it's nice to hear that you have been on different apps and you found me there. On Instagram, I think it makes it so easy for people to DM you, that a lot of people would DM me and tell me that they follow me or they follow my content, uh, or that I'm able to see it. But on YouTube, recently on YouTube, I have been able to see my subscribers. But well, before that, I was not even able to see the subscribers. I was just able to see the subscriber count. So it makes it a lot difficult for the one-on-one connection, and I feel live streams is one such thing wherein that kind of connection is built, because of course I don't want I mean uh, it's nice to connect to people who follow you, because um, it also gives me an idea on why you're following me, or that whether also a sort of validation whether the work that I'm doing is good or not. Like you mentioned that you follow me because you've seen my tote bag painting and you liked it, so it feels nice to hear that. I do think Instagram is an overused app, but um, I don't know. It's a place, like I mentioned, that connects me to a lot of people. So I don't think that even with all of its demerits, it is still an app that connected me to a lot of people, a lot of artists, and a lot of artists are still over there. So I need to be there. I think a lot of times I have restricted my Instagram usage. I have also stopped posting. I have also had a phase where I was not using the app as often because I was studying or I was working, so I would avoid doing that. But now that I'm doing this full time, I think that being on Instagram really helps me connect with people, connect with buyers, connect with people who want to take up my courses. So I think it's a nice platform overall. Um, if this is your work, but if you are a user, I think that actually you can learn painting from the YouTube videos, or you can also draw inspiration from Pinterest. So there are a lot of apps that offer better solutions to your problem than Instagram does. So as a user, I would definitely not um, only rely on Instagram. Hi, how are you? Watching you painting is very therapeutic. How amazing to see you turn a blank canvas to real life color. Thank you, thank you, Dhaya. It's nice to have you here and watch me paint. Next time you can also join along and paint with me. But yeah, thanks for the kind words. That really helps me keep at it, and that really helps me come here and do it more often. It's all because of these comments, or it's all because you guys like to watch it. I keep like I feel sometimes that I shouldn't do it. It's not worth it and all of that. But then I anyways sit down to paint, and just turning on the camera and painting is not that much of a task. But if people want to see, I really feel like I can do it. And I was mentioning before that a few people also reached out on Instagram, and they were like, they looked at my videos and they practiced painting from it, so I should do it more often. So I decided that okay, I need to get back at it. And earlier also there were some issues with internet connection and all of that. So last time that I did the live stream, it did not go quite well because there were a lot of network issues. But now that I've fixed it, I hope that it's going well. I think it is going well because none of you have complained about it, so I'm assuming that it's going fine. So we can do it more often. We can do it probably more times a week. Today is Monday, probably um, do a stream tomorrow or the day after. Yes, I do get that. Sometimes on Pinterest, actually on Pinterest, whatever you're seeing, it shows you similar content. So if you engage with the complex paintings, because of course they look very pretty and you want to engage with it, it shows you similar paintings. So maybe that's the reason why you end up seeing that. But I do make food paintings. I do make a lot of food paintings. I'm actually working on one right now. Mm, like I'll post about it very soon. I'll make sure to post it on YouTube as well so that you can take a look at it. So yeah. I think I'll not overdo this. I think it already looks quite cluttered. I won't call it one of a good. I won't even call it a good painting. I would say that it's a decent painting because there is a lot happening in this painting and there are a lot of textures, which is actually not something that you should do. Okay, I'm here criticizing my own painting because I do feel that I have added a lot of textures to it, which but the reference picture was also like this. So I chose something which had a lot going on. There is a lot of color, there is a lot of textures, and making a painting like this is a is quite tricky. It's not the most pleasing thing to the eye, but that's how the reference also looked, so I could not do much about it. And the forest scenes do end up looking a bit cluttered, but yeah, that's about it. I added a few highlights to make this moss on top of the rocks look better. And I'll probably leave it as it is. That's about it. I think I've done a food, not fruit, here as well. I've done this with crayons. That's why I've put a plastic around it so that it does not smudge or destroy my sketchbook. But yeah, I do food illustrations too. I went to a cafe today to paint. I got a little overwhelmed over there, so I did not finish the painting, but I'll be finishing it today and I'll probably share it soon. Um, okay. Okay. So yeah, that's about it. I'll answer all your questions in the next live stream. I do not use varnish for the gouache paints there. I use a wax. If you ping me on Instagram, I can share the link with you, or maybe in the next live stream I'll find the link and keep it ready and share it with you. It's a wax. It's available on Amazon. I can't find it, otherwise I would have shown it to you. It has a wax like consistency that I used on one of my paintings. It really helps protect your wash paints and also makes it waterproof, so that's a nice option to do. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you in the next live stream. I hope you guys join in and I hope we can paint together again. And yeah, it was nice here. See you again. Bye bye. Good night.